Hi, Dazzling Insights family. I hope you're doing great today. So today we're going to learn about different shapes and their names. As we all know, shapes are everywhere around us, from books to tables to TV screens to even phones. Everything have got their shapes and their sizes, okay? But then some others are also shapeless. So let's get into learning our shapes and their names. So the first one we have here is heart. H-E-A-R-T. Heart. Heart. And a good example of the shape heart is this roses shaped in a heart form. Okay? And another one is the human heart. The next shape we have here is circle. C-I-R-C-L-E. Circle. And if you look around you, you can see things that are circular in shape. A very good example is a wall clock. And another one we have here is a wall or ceiling light. Another shape we have is cross. Cross. C-R-O-S-S or C-R-O-S-S. Cross. A good example is the Red Cross, that is a charity organization. And another one is the railway crossing. We all know trains, and where you have a railway crossing, you always see the sign. Okay? And the next shape we have here is square. Square. S-Q-U-A-R-E. Square. A very good example of this shape is your stove or cooker top. When you get into your kitchen, if you have the 4-burner type, you can see that the shape is square. And another good example of this shape is chessboard. The next shape we have is rectangle. R-E-C-T-A-N-G-L-E. Rectangle. A good example of this shape rectangle is a table. And another good example is television. Okay? You can look around you and find out other examples of the different shapes we are learning in this video. Okay? Great. The next shape we have here is triangle. Triangle. As the name goes, it has 3 sides and 3 corners. Okay? And a good example of this is a sandwich. A triangular sandwich. And most of us, so when you eat your breakfast and your sandwich is triangular in shape, let that remind you of the shape triangle. Okay? And another one is a pizza slice. And another good example of the shape triangle is a pedestrian crossing sign. When you take a walk or you're driving in a car and then you see the sign, you should know that it is a pedestrian crossing, and then you need to slow down and let the people walking on foot go first. Okay? Then the next one here is star. S-T-A-R. Star. Star. We have the star-shaped homemade cookies and also the starfish. Those are examples of this shape, star. And the next one is crescent. Crescent. And a good example of this shape is croissant. How many of us like the snack croissant? Aha! So that's a good example of this shape, crescent. And another one is a banana. Okay? Banana. The next shape we have here is cube. C-U-B-E. Cube. And a good example of this shape is ice cubes, or the Rubik cube, or the dices. Those are good examples of this shape, cube. Another one is cone. Cone. C-O-N-E. Cone. A good example of this shape is the ice cream cone. Another good example of this shape is the safety cone. That's when there is a construction going on, or maybe road repairs or anything going on that has to do with safety. You will see this sign, this safety cones. Okay, another shape that we have here is cylinder. Cylinder, C-Y-L-I-N-D-E-R, cylinder. The examples of this shape cylinder are gas cylinders. We also have the tissue paper rolls and also peelers. Those are good examples of this shape cylinder. Another shape that we have here is rhombus. R-H-O-M-B-U-S, rhombus. A good example of this shape is kite. And another one is road sign. Some road signs do take this shape rhombus. Another shape we have here is oval. O-V-A-L, oval. Examples of this shape oval are eggs, watermelon, and the American football. The next shape we have here is parallelogram. Parallelogram, P-A-R-A-L-L-O-G-R-A-M, parallelogram. And a very good example of this shape is eraser. This particular eraser on our screen here has the shape of a parallelogram. Another shape that we have is trapezium. Trapezium. Some tables are shaped like a trapezium, and also some erasers are shaped like a trapezium. So the table and the eraser we are seeing on our screen here shows us this shape trapezium. Okay, they are good examples of this shape trapezium. You can also take a look around you and see other objects that have this shape. Okay, now the next one we have is pentagon. Pentagon. This is a 5-shape object. Okay, you can see the red lines would shows us the corners and the sides of this shape. You can see it has 5 corners and 5 sides. And a very good example of this shape pentagon is a football, especially the black patch on this football. When you look at it, you can see it has 5 corners and 5 sides. Okay, and the next shape we have is hexagon. Hexagon, H-E-X-A-G-O-N, hexagon. Also, the red lines shows us the sides and the corners as well. It has 6 sides and 6 corners. And a good example of this shape, some wall and floor tiles. They have the shape of a hexagon. And another shape that we have is heptagon. Heptagon. Also, the red line shows us the corners and the sides. So this one will serve as an assignment for you. Take a good look around you and see if you can find any object that have got 7 sides and 7 corners. If not, when you're doing mathematics, you're going to learn more about heptagon. Okay? And the next one we have here is octagon. Octagon, O-C-T-A-G-O-N, octagon. Octagon have got 8 corners and 8 sides. And a very good example of this shape is the stop sign that you see in most places. It has the 8 sides and 8 corners as well. Okay, but you can also look around you and find out other things that have got this shape too. And another shape that we have is nonagon. From the name nonagon, you should know it has 9 sides and also 9 corners. We can see the red lines highlighting those sides and corners for us. Okay, and another one we have is decagon. It has 10 sides and 10 corners. Alright, And a very important aspect is some objects around us have got no shape. They don't have any shape at all. They are shapeless. And a very good example is an organism called amoeba. An amoeba is a unicellular organism. It means it is a one-cell organism, and its pseudopods extends and retracts. So because of the extension and retraction of its pseudopods, it makes it shapeless. So it's an organism that is shapeless. So when you see other things around you that are shapeless, just know that they belong to this category of shapeless objects, okay, or organisms. Now there are other types of shapes that we have. We have the three-dimensional shapes, okay, the 3Ds. The first one we have here is prism, and good examples of this shape is a rooftop. A rooftop have got the prism shape, and another good example of this shape is the pyramids. Those are good examples of the shape prism. Another 3D shape that we have is cuboid, and a very good example is your cereal pack at home. Go have a look at your cereal pack. You will see that it has the shape of a cuboid, okay? And another one that we have is sphere. We know that the planets are spherical in shape. Also, our globe is spherical in shape. So those are good examples of a sphere. Can you look around you and find out other things that are spherical in shape? Though they are not here, but I might give you a hint. An orange is spherical in shape. A ball is spherical in shape. Okay, those are the shapes that we have. Let's recap, okay? The first one that we have is heart, and the next shape is circle, and the next one is cross, and after that we've got the square, rectangle, triangle, star, crescent, cube, cone, cylinder, rhombus, oval, parallelogram, trapezium, pentagon, hexagon, heptagon, octagon, nonagon, decagon, shapeless, prism, cuboid, sphere. Yeah, well done. Now you know your different shapes and their names. Congratulations. So if you don't know any shape, you can come back here and have a look or ask the adults around you. They will help you. Thank you very much for watching our video. We love you. We'll see you in our next video. Please subscribe to our channel, like, comment, and share. Bye.